Hey, you beautiful people, what's going on out there in your world today? I am recording a video. I've been wanting to take my podcast to a different level, and I made some discoveries I want to share with you today on what I'm doing to do that. First of all, you'll notice the cool little title entrance and the little fade and the music in the background. I'm doing that via a software called Movavi. It's Movavi. It's Studio 18. I am not an affiliate of theirs, so if you buy it, I don't get paid anything. I'm just using it, and I think it's great, and I want to share it with you. I'm doing that. That's what's recording the video. What am I recording the video with? I'm using this here. It's by Logitech. It's a full HD portable webcam. It records in 1080p at 30 frames per second. So that's what I'm using there. That was $39. Right? Now I had researched some more expensive cameras like the GoPro, but the one I got did not have any audio video out, so that was a no-no. Then I used, I got another one from Nikon. It was $129, maybe $149. I'm taking it back as well. It has an audio video out with the mini HDMI, but I didn't get to test it out because Nikon didn't include the mini HDMI cable, and I'm tired of buying more cables. I got too many cables as it is, so I didn't want to do that. So this Logitech, though, however, works perfect. It goes straight in. My computer recognizes that as a camera. It records in HD 1080p, which is great, and I can then upload that into Movavi and edit it and do what I want to do with it. The downside to it is I can't record videos unless I have my laptop with me. So, you know, I like to do a lot of videos when I'm out and about. Now that I use my Google Pixel. It's a Pixel 3 XL. It's perfect. It's got a great camera, both front and back. The downside to using it for a webcam and doing my long form videos that I do is it only records up to about 20-something minutes and then it stops and starts again. So you end up with this little glitch if you try to stitch those two videos together, which does not look good. So, but it works perfect when I'm just out in the field and I just want to do a quick 5-10 minute video. So I like that as well. And I can also upload those files into Movavi and make the changes that I want to make there as well. So there you go. Now what am I doing for sound? Well, you see this microphone right here? That microphone right there is a BM800. It's a condenser microphone. And I don't know all the technical stuff about it, but I do know this, that it really focuses on what's right in front of it, specifically what's right close to it. That's why I have the headsets. I also want, that way I know if I'm too far away. So if I lean back like this, you really can't hear me that well. And that's why I bring the headsets in, because I am used to talking on a microphone, knowing I need to be up close to it. My guests aren't always used to that. So if I give them a headset, they can hear what they sound like and they know whether or not to back up or get closer. The headset's by Tascam. It was $19.99. It's a studio headset. Now you can spend a lot of money on studio headsets. Like I said, I did some research before buying all this stuff. And you can spend $200, $300, $400 on a studio headset. I'm not producing anything big, right? So this is perfect for me for right now. The microphone, the BM800, came with the microphone holder. It came with this foam thing. It actually came with a pop filter. I don't use that. And it came with its own boom stand. See that boom stand right there? It came with that as well. And so I use it. Now, I could have elected to do what some podcasters do. They just have a boom mic or they have a USB microphone. But the reason I didn't is because, again, I like to conduct conversations and I want to capture that. My mixer, I have an Alesis ALESIS Multimix 4 with a USB FX. It allows for an XLR cable as well as a 1/4-inch jack. So now the BM800 came with a 1/4-inch cable. I mean, it's got an XLR here, but the other end was a 1/4-inch that plugged into the jack on the mixer. I didn't want that. I wanted a better sounding one, so I went with one that's got XLR and XLR. That cost me about $9 or $10 to buy 2 of those. So as you can see, you can do this fairly cheaply on a limited budget, like I'm doing, or you can spend a whole lot more money. Now, if you're going to do it as a hobby and you're just starting out, hey, I would suggest just doing what I'm doing. Don't spend any more than I've spent. There are some podcasters out there that uses these webcams, and they've got thousands of subscribers. Okay, you don't have to get the great big expensive $1,700 cameras. The same thing with microphones. You don't have to do that. When I first started out podcasting, which was years ago, I've had several podcasts off and on throughout the years. I actually just used an earbud with an inline mic. That's what I used. Went straight into my computer and I recorded it onto Audacity and put it up. The audio was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I mean, compared to now, I think that's actually on my podcast. So if you go to my podcast or my YouTube channel, I think the name of it is, it's from 2012. It's the Restart Club. So you can go listen to that and compare the sound and see what you think about it. But that's called the Restart Club. It's on there. Now for my headphones, there's only one headphone out. Like I said, I have guests. Well, I bought a splitter. The splitter was less than, I think, maybe $4 or $5. It's perfect. Just get that. It's no big deal. So if you want to do videos like this, or if you want to start up with a podcast and just do just podcasting audio only, it's relatively cheap. I mean, you've got a voice, you want to say something, you want to interview people, it's relatively cheap to do. If you got questions, just let me know. I'll be glad to get on the phone with you, meet you someplace, and talk about it. All right, my friends, thank you.